Well, hello, my friend. This is Mark Clayton coming to you from my home office in Burien, Washington, a suburb of Seattle. I'd like to talk to you for a moment today about the age of entrepreneurs. You see, last Friday I heard on the radio a story about this young little girl at the age of 8 that she went and heard about childhood slavery, and she decided that she wanted to take a stand and do something about that. And so she set up a lemonade stand, and for every day last summer she took and had her stand out open and selling lemonade. Well, that got word in the news media, and the thing went viral. And today, she has raised over $1 million to help end child slavery. Now, if you want to look her up, just look up Make a Stand and Lemonade. That's Lemonaid. And Miss Vivian, she'll be there to tell you all about her cause. But what does that have to do with age and about age of being an entrepreneur? Well, you see, it really doesn't matter how old or how young you are. She was 8 years old when she took and started her little lemonade stand, and today she's 9 years old. I just met her this past Saturday. She and her father, her family, just a fantastic people, and I was really excited to meet them. But you see, they didn't let their age say, no, we can't do this, we're too young, or we've got to do more to prepare for our success. They just jumped in and they started to do something, and that has now turned into a really great business. But they took a stand and they decided to make a difference. And so that's what I'm here to talk to you about, whether you're 40 years old, 30 years old, 20 years old, 15 years old, 10 years old, or if you're 70 years old. How does age make a difference when it comes to being an entrepreneur or starting a business? Well, the only difference it makes is in what your own mindset is. You know, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. And either way, you're right. You are absolutely right. If you think you're too young, then you're too young. If you think you're too old, you're right. You're too old. But you see, if you have a purpose, if you have a dream, if you have something that is your reason to drive you and to compel you as to why you want to start your business, then all you have to do is decide, I'm not too old, I'm not too young. All you have to do is decide that I am just right to start my business. And you know what? If you'll make that decision that you are just right to start your business, then you are absolutely right. Because it is all about mindset. And that's the first step then, is to making that decision that you are just right to start your business. But then, of course, once you make the decision, there's a story I love to tell people. It says, you know, there were two frogs on a lily pad. One frog decided to jump off. How many frogs are left on the lily pad? Go ahead, take a moment, think about that, and give me your answer. Well, if you said one, you're wrong. No, there's still two frogs on that lily pad. You see, there's still two frogs on the lily pad, because just because you make a decision does not mean that you're going to jump into the pond. And so it takes the next step, which is action. You know, you can make all the decisions you want, but until you start to take some action, and it doesn't matter if you start taking that action when you're 70 years old, when you're 50 years old, or when you are 15 or 10 years old, or somewhere in between. It really doesn't matter when you start taking the action. All that matters is that you start the action. And so what really does it take to start that action? It takes to have a dream. For little Miss Vivian, that 8-year-old girl that started the lemonade stand, her dream was to help end child slavery. And now a year later, she's 9 years old, she has started her own company, and where the proceeds for that company, half of the proceeds, half of all the profits of that company, go to ending childhood slavery. And she has to this date donated over $1 million. That's in a year's time, folks. So if now a little 8-year-old girl can take and accomplish, get started, take action, and accomplish something like that, then what can you accomplish? That's right, you need to first start by taking action on your dreams. Why do you want to start a business? This is so important for you to know. Why do you want to start a business? You know, maybe it's only because that you simply need some money to make your lifestyle, your family's life a little better. Maybe it's because a man I met years ago in a business I had, he was already worth millions of dollars, and I asked him, I said, Leon, why are you a distributor for me? I'm not quite clear about this. And he said to me, he says, I just love your product, and at the place where I'm at in my life, I love helping people, and I like having great things to do. And you've got a great business with a great product, and I just want to be part of it and help my friends with your business and with helping them succeed as well. And so there are many reasons for your business, and you can have your own reasons. But the point is that right now, if you make the decision that you are the right age to start your business, then that's the first thing to do. The second thing then is decide to go ahead and get started now. And to do that, I'm going to provide you some help. I'll be making regular videos, so if you go and click on my name, and you can go to my channel and subscribe to my channel on YouTube here, and you can learn about skills and things that will help you in creating your business. But the first thing I want you to do is to click on that link right below here, right below this window. You'll see a link. Down there, you'll take a look at it now. You'll see a link where I want you to click on that link for a free webinar as my gift to you for making it to this point in the video. And I want you to click on that webinar because now once you've made that decision to start your business, you need some skills and some information, and that webinar is going to start getting you started in the right direction with taking the action to go ahead and putting your name and your contact information, and then watch that training video, and I'll be keeping in touch with you. Thanks a lot for viewing my video today.